Hello and welcome. My name is Alan, and today we are going to talk the absolute lunacy that some people want to push out there in an effort to suck on Israel. We'll just say that. Because honestly, you might as well go ahead and denounce your citizenship to the U.S. if you're going to go so far as to wear the uniform of another country. I mean, are you an American or are you an Israeli? Please, let us know. This first one. Yeah. What was his name? Brian Mast? Yeah, Brian Mast. Of course, he's from Florida. Florida man. Yeah. This was back in mid-October. Shows up on Capitol Hill wearing his military uniform from his service in the IDF in a display of unity with the country following the Palestinian militant group Hamas's surprise attack. Again, let's get this straight, people. But Hamas. But what the Israeli government is doing right now to the normal Palestinian citizens, they might as well be called Nazi Israel. But anyway, as the only member to serve with both the United States Army and the IDF, I will always stand with Israel, Mast wrote in a post on X, formerly known as Twitter. Just get rid of X, change it back to Twitter, but Elon's too tiny dicked to fucking do that. Alongside several photos of him wearing his uniform Friday. Mast similarly invoked the IDF service in a post immediately following the attack on Hamas, writing, "At the time, as the only member of Congress who has worn the uniform of both the U.S. Army and the IDF, I know that those on the ground are willing to give their last breath for their country and for their friends, family, and neighbors. My prayers are with them." Those on the ground as part of the IDF look like they're being jackasses. You look at their fucking account that is a snuff account showing them doing horrible acts of evil willingly, happily, but you know, oh, they're just defending themselves. What the absolute bullshit. Friday marked the 7th day in the war between Hamas and Israel. This, again, mid-October. Hamas launched a massive... Yeah, blah, blah, blah. We know all about that. Mast's post Friday, he compared his IDF uniform to the Palestinian flag Rashida Tlaib was displaying outside her office. Tlaib's got her flag, I got my uniform. You're a dumbass. This is being representative with a race of people versus your uniform, which is standing for another fucking country. Fuck you, Mast. You are such a dumb shit. And that they censured Tlaib over this shows the complete idiocy when it comes to this. So yeah, this dumb fucker.
One of the obstacles is simply the fact that Kevin got thrown out. Steve.
Did I turn the volume all the way down? I did, didn't I? It may play in the video after all this, but I can't hear it on my end. But yeah, anyway.
One of the obstacles is simply the fact that Kevin got thrown out. Steve wasn't able to come to the floor. Just that being the case, there's going to be people that are upset at take it out. I would say it like this: possibly want to take it out on Jim just because that happened. I think that's one of the pinnacle obstacles that people face, because the reality is, like Steve, he could be a great leader, but that's just unfortunately the baby with the bathwater right now.
What's with your threads today? Can you tell us anything about those?
Sure. Lee's got her flag. I've got my uniform.
Still a bunch of bullshit. If you're an American, you shouldn't be, in my opinion, you shouldn't be wearing the uniform of another fucking country. That is just my fucking thoughts on the matter, though. It seems a bit traitorous in my eyes. But yeah, and more recently, we have this representative from Tennessee, the 3rd District, Chuck Fleischmann, going dipshit moron to show the stupidity in the attempt to kiss Israel's ass and suck them off. Let's listen to this shit.
U.S. Representative Chuck Fleischmann appeared in a viral video on X where he's made controversial statements about the war in Gaza. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kim Chapman-Whitfield.
And I'm Joshua Fleischmann, who represents Tennessee's 3rd District, was caught on camera arguing with activists from an organization called Code Pink.
Yeah, Fleischmann is this idiot right here.
Video shows their exchange as they follow him up to an elevator.
And they were pressuring Fleischmann over his support of Israel and the country's actions in the Gaza Strip.
News Channel 9's A.C. Barker spoke with the Council on American Islamic Relations and the Jewish Federation to hear their reactions. A.C., what'd you learn today?
Josh, Kim, Fleischmann did not change his stance in a statement today following the video's release, but people I spoke to from both sides say things definitely could have been handled differently.
I am a Palestinian myself.
Then I will tell you, I will never support you.
Yeah?
I will tell you to your face.
And you want my cousins to die.
Medea Benjamin with human rights organization Code Pink posted this video on X Wednesday. It shows Tennessee Congressman Chuck Fleischmann in a heated argument with pro-Palestine activists.
The Jewish people will never
You are
suffer
not
again
answering the question.
under Palestinian terrorism, under Hamas, under Hezbollah.
What about
Israel will be
30,000
forever.
innocent?
Less than 24 hours later, it has millions of views and a lot of mixed opinions.
Shows they are such fucking pieces of garbage that you're not willing to accept the fact that, hey, there are some innocents that are suffering because Israel wants to play Nazi murderer, genocide. I mean, seriously. I've pointed this out since the beginning. I've tried to make this distinction. And honestly, here recently, I about got tired of talking about this damn bullshit. But there are innocents on both sides who have no guilt in this. But regardless, both sides are being made to look horrible. And it's bullshit. And instead of murdering and committing a fucking genocide, Netanyahu and his members of his government, that's part of his party, that wants Gaza flattened and cleaned, need to be taken to the fucking Hague, put on trial, then a better government elected, and then negotiations come to the fucking table. You know, if you're unwilling to do that, then that says a lot about you as an individual. That you're unwilling to negotiate.
Fleischman released a statement Thursday following the viral video, saying in part, quote, "I passionately and forcefully defended Israel's right to self-defense following Hamas's evil October 7th.
Motherfucker! There's self-defense, which happened in like the first couple of days, and after that it was just fucking genocide! Goddamn, motherfucker, what does it take? How many fucking millions? Because it ain't gonna be fucking thousands, we know that. COVID happened and Americans died over 1 million, but it's like, that's no big deal! This is the kind of bullshit that pisses me off when fuckers like this don't give a goddamn about the value of human life. Fuckers like this should be nowhere near the office of government. Nowhere. Ever.
Attacks that left over 1,200 innocent people dead and hundreds still kidnapped by Hamas and their Palestinian supporters. Edward Ahmed Mitchell, with Council on American Islamic Relations, says Fleischman should have shown remorse in his follow-up statement rather than back what he said in the video.
It is never too late to do the right thing. Congressman Fleischman should apologize for the hysterical way in which he dealt with this interaction. He should apologize for the dismissive and arguably genocidal comments he made about the existence of a Palestinian state and a Palestinian people.
But Michael Zick with the Jewish Federation of Greater Chattanooga says he is appreciative of Fleischman's support of Israel.
We're appreciative of his support of Israel and the Jewish people. Look, we've seen so much anti-Semitism and hate that.
Yes, there is anti-Semitism and hate, and that is wrong. But it does not mean that it is okay to be, xenophobic towards the Palestinians. That gives it. Fuck you, motherfucker, if you're trying to make that goddamn type of comparison. I mean, seriously. Seriously. Anyway,
it's really bubbled up, and it's not that we didn't know that anti-Semitism exists, but the intensity now is overwhelming.
And you can see the full video along with Fleischman's full statement on our website, newschannel9.com. Kim?
AC, thank you. Fleischman's Democratic challenger for Tennessee's 3rd District, Jack Allen, released a statement in response.
But anyway, anti-Semitism is fucking wrong. Islamophobia is fucking wrong. There are innocent people on both sides. The first thing you have to recognize is innocent should not suffer. Ever. Ever! In these type of situations. Because number one, you should always be fucking willing to come to the table to negotiate. But the Israelis were not. And again, fuck Hamas, but innocents on both sides should not suffer. But unfortunately, that's where we fucking are! Fuckers. Fuckers. You know, I'm not religious. I've got a lot of fucking rage. But I can guarantee you right now, for those of you fuckers who proclaim you are Christian, Jesus would be shaking his head in disapproval of the way you all are acting in regards to this. Like, oh, it's just one of these things. There's nothing we can do about it. You know, for me, the right thing is treat people as people with kindness. But as I've shown in these two fucking examples, they don't want to do this. They're like, nah, fuck the human people. We've had, on estimate, at least 35,000 dead. It may be even fucking higher at this point. I haven't looked at the numbers in so long. Yes. As per Euromed Monitor, a total of 35,096 Palestinians in the Strip have been killed as of Friday evening. The Euromed Monitor estimated of those killed in the Israeli air and artillery attacks on the Strip, 32,220 were civilians, including 12,345 children, 7,656 women, 309 health personnel, 41 civil defense personnel, and 121 journalists. So this isn't about, going after Hamas. This is extermination. Like I said, genocide. Period. Netanyahu and the members of his government should all be taken to The Hague. All members of Hamas should be taken to The Hague. And all of them held on fucking trial for the war crimes committed And yet, I still fucking hear this bullshit. Oh, it's self-defense. Motherfucker. Motherfucker! How long until it's like, oh, they defended themselves? How fucking long for you, dipshit? Ah! God damn! I'm so sick of stupid assholes! These fuckers should be removed from fucking office. They are unfucking fit to hold office. Oh, it's so fucking frustrating. But they act like they. And the thing is, we know most of these fuckheads, it's because they're getting big money from Israel lobbies. The biggest of them all, fucking AIPAC. I think groups like AIPAC, NORPAC, they should be banned. Period. Because they have decided, no, let's not have politicians do what the Americans want. We should pay them big money to kiss our ass. Fuck those groups and the politicians who just willy-nilly take their fucking money. Left, well, there really isn't a left member that takes their money. Democrat, Republican, let's say that. God knows, not really a fucking true left in this fucking ass country. In any form of power, we should say. There are people that are true left, you know, care about human beings, want the average person to have access to a lot more than what they are given now. Think the rich should pay into the system instead of taking advantage of it. But, you know, what? Fuck us, right? Because clearly the far right are what people fucking want. God damn it. But anyway, yeah, it's bullshit is what it is. But I just had to vent on this for a bit. Anyway, as always, educate thyself. Think, read, study, learn. Someone tells you something you have trouble believing, ask them to cite their sources. I'll be putting these links in the description box below the video. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, later.